So say it takes a minute to get hot water to your faucet or to your shower. So now it'll only take 10 seconds to receive that.
This is the Cheka Pro Radio Show. Cheka Pro Joe has assembled a team of pre-qualified home service contractors to bring you the latest in services, products, and techniques. Now, here's your host, the man with a hard hat and tool belt, Cheka Pro Joe.
You know what's really nice about being at a hotel? When you turn on the hot water, it's there instantly. And I'm wondering, how does that work? Here I am on the 15th floor of the hotel, and I turn the hot water on in my sink or the shower, and the water's there immediately. But in my one-level home, it could take 2 to 3 minutes to get my shower hot. So I've asked Bobby Crowder, the family plumber in Surprise, Arizona, to answer this question I have. Why don't I have hot water instantly when I turn it on in my bathroom? Bobby, how are you?
Good. How are you doing, Joe? Nice to have you on.
Yeah, thank you so much. So what's the difference between what the hotel can deliver me and what my water heater at home delivers me?
Well, you can have the same thing at your single-story or two-story home, your residential home. What it is, it's just it's a recirculating line that recirculates the hot water back to the point of where the water heater is at. So when it comes to certain homes have the recirculating line built into the home, and some do not. So when they do, it's just a pump that connects to a 1/2-inch line that connects to your water heater and circulates the hot water to where when you open up a faucet, you have pretty much instant hot water. Now, when you don't have that, they came out with this incredible, it's an amazing invention. It's the grundfos pump, and it has a sensing valve that goes to the farthest fixture in the home. So when you don't have that recirculating line, there's no more opening up walls or going in the attic and running a separate line, a dedicated line. So now they have this valve that goes underneath your farthest fixture, and it goes to the faucet. So what it does, there's a pump that goes on the water heater that pushes about a 1/4 gallon a minute that pushes the water to this manifold. And what it does, it pushes the warm water back into the cold side until it reaches about 103 to 107 degrees. Then the manifold cuts off. So this way you're not constantly pumping hot water into the cold system. So when that happens, when you turn your faucet, now you have your instant hot water there, just like the hotels do, even if you have a recirculating line. So if those valves, if they go bad, you'll have hot water in your cold side of your faucets, or a hot toilet water, but that's when the valve's bad, and then you replace it. But yeah, the convenience of that, they usually say it's like a 90%. So say it takes a minute to get hot water to your faucet or to your shower. So now it'll only take 10 seconds to receive that. So you'll start off with 103 degree temperature until say your water heater is at 130, then it'll start getting hotter and hotter. But at least you can jump into the shower or wash your hands with the 103 degree, temperature water.
So Bobby, let me get this right. If I'm building a house and everything's exposed, I can have it plumbed where I'm going to have water almost instantly. But I can also do a retro with the grundfos pump. Is that correct?
That is correct. So yeah, like I said, it's an amazing invention. When they came out with that several years ago, we used to run into the attic, opening up walls, drywall, just running a dedicated line. You don't even have to do that anymore. It's incredible.
That's fantastic. Wow. All right. Well, Bobby, hey, that's really been helpful for our listeners. To learn more, in the description of this podcast is all of Bobby Crowder's information from the Family Plumber. Whether you need water instantly, or you need a new water heater, or you've got issues with your water in terms of hard water, in terms of purity, Bobby and his team can help you out at the Family Plumber. Bobby, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me on. Appreciate it.
Cheka Pro is your local source for pre-qualified contractors. Stay tuned for more of the Cheka Pro Radio Show.